Welcome to the recreation ground. It's Whitehaven versus Newcastle Thunder. Gateshead as they were. Our visitors are out on the pitch and they line up. T. Ritson, Mo Agoro, Ben Dent, Lewis Young, Alistair Blair, Adam Brooke and Remy Maginer, Liam McAvoy, Evan Simmons, Jack Aldous, Rich Clark, Sam Luckley and Harry Aldous. Vincent Rennie, Connor Fitzsimmons, Ben Pointer and Ben Calland are on the bench. Haven line up Jordan Burns is fullback, Danny Green and Chris Taylor on one wing, Jason Mossop and Dave Thompson on the other, Callum Phillips and Stuart Howarth the halfbacks, front row Mark Shackley, Josh Eves, James Tilley, Connor Holliday and Ellis Gillum in the second row, and Carl Foster is at loose forward. Dan Abraham, Chris Coward, Scott McAvoy and Jesse Joe Parker are all on the bench. Referee today is Mr. Manifield. I don't think I've seen him before, but apparently he has refereed Whitehaven more than once. And the reserve, should he be needed, is Mr. B. Milligan. Touch judges Mr. R. Burton and N. Horton. So I make it 3:02 and off we go. I think there's going to be a fair bit of spilled ball today, mind. It's the conditions are... The pitch actually is in remarkable condition, but it'll just soak that all this rain we've had over the last 2 days, soaked it up like a sponge. But at the moment it's not bad at all. We'll have to sit down and Dave. Our cameraman says we will. So what are you expecting today, Dave? I was just saying there, I think, it might be a bit of...
The weather conditions would indicate a low-scoring game. Whitehaven's still, despite all the problems and issues, are still, finding the winning formula. So Whitehaven to win by 10 points, maybe.
Oh, well, I would like to think you're right, Dave, but
6 points.
I haven't actually seen the handicap, but I would imagine it'll probably be round about the 6 mark. But anyhow. I think that bench tells its tale, man, Dave, doesn't it? Dan Abraham and Jesse Joe Parker on the bench. I know they were both carrying injuries, so...
Dan Abraham's been carrying injuries for quite some time and badly needed a rest. Circumstances have forced it to be maybe, I don't know.
We're going to see some cards here today, Dave. We've been playing 2 minutes and already there's been 2 episodes there of people running in and one thing and another. Certainly Haven can do without any red cards, the way things are going. Although nice to see some of the old faces back there, Dave.
Yeah, I mean, we need more bodies in the squad, but I mean, for some of them, I mean, who haven't played for a while, I wouldn't think they'll be match ready for at least 2 or 3 weeks. Terry, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a difference, Dave, isn't there, between being fit and being match fit, as you know. And I think you're right there. But that was a superb 3-man tackle there by Haven, really knocked that man back. And I don't suppose you would appreciate it, but it was a fair enough tackle. Referee saying the tackle was on the shoulder. And no signal from the referee yet, but I think they're going to take an early kick. They have.
Interestingly, Gateshead have a number of Cumbrians in the team, Terry, and plus ex-Haven player in Reece Clark, who's the skipper. So there'll be a lot of pride there in the visitors' performance today. You would imagine.
You would think so, Dave, wouldn't you? Well, they've already showed that, and they're all in front of the referee, but no signal. Well, that's okay. If he's going to play that way all day, that's fair enough. But it annoys me, Dave, when late in the game they starts giving penalties for offsides, and that was Stuart Howarth, who was man of the match last week. 2 superb kicks to put Whitehaven in for tries at the corners. But of course, the ball will be like a bar of soap. There's no doubt about that. And they're going to get a fresh ball on, but it'll soon get wet in these conditions. I see there's 2 brothers. Well, I assume the brothers, Dave, playing for. But we've got where's it at? Harry Aldous and Jack Aldous.
Yeah, I think they come from the West Yorkshire area. I think they previously were involved with Castleford, and they've been with the North, the Geordie team for a couple of seasons now. Yeah, so permanent fixes in the team, I think.
And this young lad, well, young lad, he's called Young Dave with the number 6 on his back. Apparently ran riot against Whitehaven earlier in the season at Newcastle. Well, this has given Newcastle every incentive here to they'll have a set of 6 from 20 metres out. And so far we've had 2 upsets at the play of the post, but nothing since. Well, let's hope we don't have any more. Oh, they could have worked even shorter here. Oh, that's a good tackle, though, and it needed to be, Dave, if he got that ball away there.
Yeah, they had the advantage on the outside, so he was able to effect a pretty timely tackle there.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a bit of a warning for Haven. Apparently they are known for their speed in the backs, is this Newcastle team. There's an early kick through, and Whitehaven, took no chances there, kicked it dead. That'll be Dave Thompson out there with the number 5 on.
The rain shows no signs of letting up. I was listening to the commentary on the North Wales working game, and apparently down there in North Wrexham, bright sunshine, dry. So looks like we're getting the typical Cumbrian weather here today, and it's certainly going to have a bearing on the outcome of the game, as I said at the start, Terry.
Yeah, indeed, and as the players get tired as the game goes on, there's always a chance of a slip up. Somebody kicks through and the full back or whoever makes a mistake and they're in. But at the moment, it's... Well, he seems very keen on this, Dave, doesn't he? But yet, I've looked, both sides here have been offside, and he's never blown once for offside, but he's blowing at the play of the ball situation. Well, this time...
I think is it a case of he's paying that much attention to the actual mechanics and goings on at the play of the ball that he's not applying the 10-metre rule as effectively as he should?
Dave, I didn't have a look at the touch judges to see if they're wired up, but they weren't at the last home game, and that looks good, doesn't it? Oh, he missed it. Wow. I'll tell you what, Dave, I'm going to change my glasses. I thought that went over there. I don't know about you, but it certainly looked as though it was inside the right upright, but it wasn't a bad attempt, mind, at a kick. It was a fair bit out. So Haven will have to launch this one. I don't think Whitehaven's had a set of 6 in the last 3, and they're not going to get this one either. So this will be like 4 sets of 6 here for Newcastle. Just playing it off through the forwards at the moment. So they're just inside the Whitehaven. Oh, ball's come out. Now what's he going to give? This time he's given a knock on. Well, he did look over at this touch judge, Dave. Oh, yeah. Earpieces in.
Yeah, wired up today.
Now, yeah.
Yeah, last Sunday, Terry, we did ask the question, and when we looked, the answer was no. But today, it's quite clearly they are.
I'm talking about clear, Dave. Look at that. All of a sudden, the rain's gone. Well, actually, no, it's still in the air, isn't it? But that heavy rain's gone. So it's maybe coming over in bands from wherever it's coming from. I assume it's coming from the Atlantic. So Haven. Oh, good run by Chris Taylor.
Equally effective defence, Terry.
And well, I didn't see anything wrong with that, I'll be honest with you. Oh, now, play on, he says, play on. He obviously didn't shout hell there, Dave, otherwise that would have been scrum down, wouldn't it? But there's Callum Phillips. White haven't got Ayo's final tackle, so they'll probably put a kick in here. Now then. Oh, he's dropped it. Oh, play on. Oh, what's he giving here? Well, he can't be offside, surely not. That's what it looks like he's given.
Again, I was intervention from the touch judge there, Terry. I'm not sure the referee himself could have seen that and applied it.
I looked back at it on TIH, but I thought all the players were onside. I thought at first maybe he was thinking the Whitehaven player took the Newcastle player out. But anyhow, whatever it was a penalty, so it's as broad as it's long, as they say. That wasn't a forward pass there, was it? Let's be honest. And he is a Cumbrian lad, isn't he? In fact, he's a Whitehaven lad, Dave tells me. Liam McAvoy, yeah. Is he not? Oh, right. Dave was saying, I think his father goes to the same church in Whitehaven, so... Anyhow, this is... It isn't songs of praise are on, Dave, is it? Now here's the final tackle. What they're going to do here. Going short. Oh, he needs to take that. Oh.
Yeah. In the conditions, very difficult kicks to deal with, Terry.
I don't think he intended to kick it, man, Dave, originally. I think he tried to catch it, and then when he started to drop, he just thought, I'll get it out of here, like. But certainly all the pressure's coming from Newcastle. I'm going mad to call them Gateshead, Dave. It's strange, isn't it, calling Newcastle?
All David's diehard.
Yeah, they do, aye. But nice to see they've kept the thunder bit on. Now we've got 2 balls on.
One for each team, Terry.
One for each team. Aye, I've said it before.
You know.
And I was all that ever on the popular side. There used to be an old guy over there, and real diehard, and if 2 balls came, I'd say, get them one apiece. Make a game of it. So still this constant Newcastle pressure. Nearest Whitehaven have come was from that up and under, and well, they got. Oh, now he's dropped it, so that'll be a 0. Interesting to see James Tilley at prop today, Dave, and he's put Josh Eves in at hooker.
Well, again, it's probably circumstances dictate that, I would think. You know, Tilley's player can play anywhere in the pack in my book, so maybe dictated by circumstances.
He's a big lad, man. He's big enough to play a prop, isn't he? The referee had a quick look across the line there, and that particular time, every player was onside. No, the referee says, get up and play it. That could be a good kick, that. Yeah, clever kick. Now, can they get him down first time? They do. And that's Remy Marginet. We'll have to watch him there. He's a French international, apparently. I don't know whether that's open age or maybe one of the... maybe under 21 team.
I think he's actually part of the French World Cup squad, was he? Last year, yeah.
I wonder how they can afford to. I mean, good on them, but how?
Newcastle are basically another operating arm of Newcastle Falcons, who obviously have significant resources, Terry.
It could be as well. I don't know how old that. Oh, that could be a. No. Oh, knock on. He had to take it, Dave, didn't he? If he'd stopped it, that guy would have been right on top of him.
Again, the kicks in these conditions, Terry, absolutely horrendous to deal with. And, you know, I think that's the message coming out of these early stages of the game. The little kick-throughs are really going to be, could be game breakers.
I suppose on reflection, he maybe could have kicked it ahead there, you know. Even if he'd lost possession, they would have been picking it up on their own try line. But it's all ifs and buts. You could see he was in 2 minds there with the ball, the way it was rolling, and how wet it is today. But anyhow, it's again more pressure from Newcastle. Just getting back to that Remy Marginet, Dave. I'm just wondering how old he is. I'm wondering if he's maybe at Newcastle University or something, and that could have something to do with it, couldn't it? You know. Might have need to get off the... Well, they did. Oh, it's Little bit of afters there, but nothing to write home about. He's done well to keep hold of that ball there, that lad. I think that's the winger, Mo Agoro. It's gone into touch anyhow. He shouts for a forward pass, but again, it doesn't really matter. It's head and feet to Haven, either way.
Margin is actually 29. Terry, just looking, yeah, he's a bit older than, but he is a French international.
You can still be at university at that age, can't you? You know, it depends what he's studying. So we're played about 15 minutes, and so far 0-0. But nearest one to come to scoring was Newcastle with that goal kick, which I thought went over, but was waved wide. So Haven in possession, but on their own 20. I think that was Dave Green come in, Danny Green, sorry, to help his forwards out. Well, they were all back there. There was a lot of calls for offside, but certainly back. Oh, that's turned out to be a good kick, actually. It won't go dead. In fact, it might not even reach the try line. Oh, it just about has. But that was a good kick in the end. And again, it's the conditions, isn't it? It seemed as though it was going to just bounce nice, and then suddenly it just sprung away from this spongy turf. That's great tackling by Avon, that. Of course, you've got to be careful that if the referee shouted held, you keep on dragging and he'll do you. That Mo Agoro, Dave, I'm sure he played for somebody else, that name, it seems to ring a bell.
Was it London Scholars? Did he play for London Scholars?
It could have been, because they have players, don't they, with these, like, can I say, African-sounding names. Nicely fielded there by Jordan Burns. I tell you what, they're a big side, aren't they, this Newcastle team, mind you. Mind you, Whitehaven's got plenty of big lads on as well. It's a good tackling there by Thunder. Just containing Whitehaven there in them two little forays. This is Mark Shackley, sorry. Mark Shackley. And that was Ellis Gillen back in today after his one-match ban. Callum puts a kick in. How's the bounce? Oh, nice one in the end. Now we're going to try and push him back, but he's gone to ground. So Haven need to stay on side here. They've been done twice for various things. And that's 2 tackles by my reckoning, so they're halfway through after this one. They may well put an early kick in here, just to clear their own lines. And that's Liam McAvoy. So 2 to go. A good run that by Liam McAvoy, actually. He must have gained 12 or 13 metres in that run. Now this will be final one. They can go for a 40-20 here. They're just inside. Will they go for it? No, just gone down the middle mainly, rather than for touch. So this is Jordan Burns. Oh, that was a terrible pass there, and done well to take that, did Jason Mossop. Had to look for his number there, Jason, number 23. So there's the halfway line. Whitehaven about 2 or 3 tackles left. Try that left-hand side, I put a little kick through. It's still going, that ball. Picked up now, can they get him first tackle? Oh, went for the one-on-one there, Dave, but just didn't quite come off. Mind you, I think if it had come loose, it probably would have been a knock-on against Haven. It was Connor Holliday who... knock on, now then. This is Haven's chance now, Dave.
Yeah, I say that. I think that's the way you've got to approach the game. The game on days such as today with the conditions and what have you. You've just got to be, keep pushing and pressurising the opposition and get them to make a mistake. Which will happen today. And if you get that mistake near the line, like what this is, well then you've a good attacking position to set someone up from.
I noticed Jason must have gone into the pack there. I don't know if they've got something planned here, but anyhow, run across the line there by Callum Phillips, but they didn't fall for anything, the defence. Now, if Haven do get a penalty, it'd be interesting to see if they go for the 2. Oh, good tackle there on Carl Foster. Just didn't really have anyone to pass to, so I had to stand there defiantly. It's Mark Shackley, and I think there's 2 left. So Haven getting nearer to that try line. Still going. Got the ball away. Still going. Now then. Put the kick in, and he's got it. Yeah. Look at both judges, and they were happy. The referee's happy, and he's given the try. So a bit of a mismatch there, Dave, but it worked off, didn't it?
Well, as you say, the kick seems to be a really good, dangerous attacking ploy in these conditions, and certainly, as I say, once the kick was put in, the Gateshead defence was caught flat-footed, and full marks to Dave Thompson. Great awareness and pace to nip in and get onto the ball. 4-0 to Haven.
It was very close to going over the sideline, Dave, wasn't it? So he had to do a little bit of a dive in the end to make sure he got his hand on the ball. And is Dave Thompson a whitehaven player, Dave, or is he still on? Oh, he's still a whitehaven player, yeah. He seems to like it up here, man, doesn't he? He's never give any trouble. He'll play second row, he'll play on the wing, play centre, wherever you want him. So this will be Jordan Burns in the absence of Dan Abraham. I take it Dan hasn't come on yet. Like Jesse Joe's warming up there, Dave. Yeah. Obviously, he might be a little bit nervous about his knee. Carl Foster was saying last Sunday that Jesse Joe's knee was... Oh, was it after the working game, actually? It was twice as big as it should have been, which made me wince. I'll tell you, the thought of that.
That's the nature of the game, isn't it? It's a game where injuries will take its toll, where they will happen. And, sometimes you can get over them in a week. Other times it takes rather longer. But however bad this one sounded, Jesse's got back in 2 weeks, which that's good.
I think that sounds as though it's short. Yeah, he didn't quite catch that right, did he? And that looks like Dion Air coming off there, Dave, with the water bottles. So he's doing the water duty today. So anyhow, we've got the first score of the game, and it's Haven 4, Thunder 0. And I make it round about 23 minutes gone. So about 17 to half time.
So I mean, I think today the team that gets in front will have an advantage, which will be an advantage probably greater than the points it's worth as the game progresses. As I say, trying to play catch up in these conditions isn't going to be easy.
It's not, Dave, and I agree with you. You've got to take every opportunity, penalties and even field goals, because as Dave just said there, every point's going to be so valuable. And these lads on both sides, they're bound to tire. I mean, it's they're soaking wet to start with, although as I said at the start, the pitch is in immaculate condition, but obviously it'll be slippy on top, as it's been proved with a couple of kick-throughs so far. So Haven tried this left-hand side again. It's Mark Shackley. And Mark goes down short of the halfway line. Now it's final tackle. And that's end over end, but he had plenty of time to stop it with his foot. And again, great tackling. Oh, ball's out. Ball's out. Play on, yeah. It's a 0 tackle, that as well. So 6 tackles from, the 20-metre line. Haven really need to press the button here. Oh, now then, Dave. Did you go for the 2?
Yes.
It says go for the 2, definitely. Yeah, he's sending for the kicking tee. Yeah, he's sending for the kicking tee. So years ago, you just to put a little indentation into the soil there, wouldn't you, and plunk the ball up, and yeah. Peter Dunley. Peter came down with his boots today in case they needed him, but he was disappointed when they said no, not even on the bench, Peter. What was that penalty for, Dave?
Offside, wasn't he?
Offside, right.
Yeah, that passage of play just sort of really was what we were talking about. It was about what Whitehaven, about one of the teams, which in our case, thankfully, it was Whitehaven, forced mistakes under pressure from the other team. And as I said, the weather conditions are only going to make that more sort of problematic as the game goes on. So full marks to Whitehaven for going about things in exactly the right way at the moment.
I must admit, mine, Dave, when you see a ball coming out like that in the tackle, you hold your breath, don't you? Because the referee now has got to make a decision. You can't just play on, the ball's come out. So it's either a penalty to the attacking team, or in Whitehaven's case, it was a scrum. Well, actually, he played on, didn't he? It was a 7 tackle play, the ball. But look, so the rain stopped now, Dave. Is it my eyes playing? Yeah, keep quiet. The flags 23 minutes just over. Well, so I was wrong before then, because I think I said 23 minutes about 2 or 3 minutes ago. But there has been stoppages, mine, for play, so could be that. Now it's Chris Taylor. Chris scored a peach of a try last Sunday against London. I was just talking to TJ there, Dave, and he says the handicap was 10 for London, 10 for Newcastle, or 12 with others, as you know. So, yeah, makes your decision. But certainly, I wouldn't have took Whitehaven minus 12. But you know, I'm here to be proved wrong. I mean, last week it was incredible that London were given a 22-point start. Well, in the end, Haven won the game, but only by 10. So. We'll see what happens. Stuart Howarth gets it out to Connor Holliday. Good tackle that. One up, one down. And Haven still got tackles in hand here. We'll put an early kick in. Has he touched that? No, the touch judge says no, he didn't. It's a 7 tackle restart this. They really need to be careful here. And I think he was running deliberately there, Dave, but Callum Phillips, because you know the rules, if you interfere with the restart, it's an automatic yellow card and a penalty. But anyhow, it would have been interesting if he had fallen over to see what the referee had given, and he probably would have went with the attacking team. But we keep saying this, Dave, don't we? I just don't like to see some of these things creeping into rugby league. I always call football supporters for the things that the footballers do, and I wouldn't like to see it happen in this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's a modern sort of phenomenon, really. I think, you know, more gamesmanship and less sportsmanship seems to be the order of the day, like, really.
the football supporters just think it's fantastic if they've got a penalty, which obviously wasn't a penalty. There's none of this, well, we didn't really deserve that. They just think it's fair game. And, and I wouldn't, even if it was for Whitehaven, I would say, well, that should never have been given. But anyhow, that's everybody's got their own opinion on things. And Steve Tilley coming off, James Tilley coming off. Of course, he was playing prop today, so he'll get his little break. Now then, I don't know whether anything going to happen here. Oh, he's playing on here. Whitehaven need to be careful. He's playing on. Now he'll maybe stop it now. Well, he's got to stop it now because he's down with head, isn't he? Well, that could have been curtains there, Dave. I mean, I'll give Newcastle the due there. They played on, the referee played on. I mean, if he'd broken away and scored, I think he'd have had to give the try. But it'll be interesting to see now what the touch judges give. I always say in these situations, the touch judges are in a much better position than the referee. Well, we'll see what happens. And I think it looks as though Callum's picked up a leg injury there, maybe the way he fell. Now then, what's he going to give here?
13. You've got 2 minutes. Get out again.
Just give absolutely nothing and just said play the ball. There's a ball out. The ball's gone out. It's gone out.
The touch judge didn't do anything, Terry.
Again, Dave, I don't blame the referee. It's the touch judge. He had a perfect view of that. That ball hit a Whitehaven player and came back, but that's a knock on. Anyhow, never mind. I just hope this game doesn't blow up because it's no good for either side. He's lost it forward. No, that was a knock on. This is a 0 tackle. So what's he given now? Oh, he's losing control here, isn't he?
I think we're going to see some yellow cards coming very soon here, Terry.
I'll tell you what, it might be better if we get a couple of yellows rather than 2 reds.
Just to get the lid back on it, like, because it's threatening to go to turn a bit nasty. Yeah,
it is. And that's not a bad.
Good attacking position for Whitehaven. Let's see what they can come up with here.
Yep. And. Oh, and Callum Phillips done well to catch that. Now this is big Chris Coward. Now can Haven get over and get 2 scores clear? Oh, good run there by Connor Holliday, but good tackle as well. Spun him round so he couldn't offload it. We're going to put a kick in here. I think it's final tackle now, is it? No sign, so... Oh, knock on. So a bit of a let-off there, Dave, for Thunder.
Yeah. As I say, bit of that same inconsistency at the play of the ball, evident again. As I say, could have blew that up and didn't, or could have let it go on and didn't rather, but he blew it up. So, it's.
feeling, Dave, Newcastle might be putting a long raking kick in because, as I said before, they've got a lot of speed in their backs, and Jordan Burns is going to have to be on his mark here because that's a great run. That's a superb run. Vincent Rennie. Oh, good tackle though. Excellent tackle there by Chris Coward. Now there's the 40. Oh. He dumped him. I never seen a dump there.
Saying he lifted his legs above the vertical.
Even when you're on the ground, you can still be a dump, I suppose. Yeah.
A dump.
No, a dump as in, like 3 or 4 feet off the ground. Well, this would be a good chance here for Newcastle, taking full advantage of Whitehaven's scrappy player. Knocked on 5 metres from the Newcastle line. Now they give a penalty. So they find themselves 30 metres away from the Whitehaven try line. That ball almost came out there, but it didn't. They're going to throw a dummy here, are they? No. This is the lad they need to get hold of, Dave. Oh, good tackle there, though, by Callum Phillips. Yeah, excellent.
Stuck them well there.
Yeah, he did. Now then, probably 2 or 3 tackles left at the most, right in front of the post. Ooh, almost dropped that. Now we'll get one of these big lads here on a run, maybe. And that's exactly what they've tried. Oh, his ball's lost. Oh! Oh, to me, that ball came out backwards. How have Whitehaven knocked it out? But anyhow, never mind. He's
the referee was only 2 yards away from it.
Yeah. Well, this is 2 penalties on the belt end here, and can Whitehaven just defend this constant pressure? You mustn't take any dummies here because you can see they're planning something. I think that's 2 tackles gone. That looked you had to reach for that one. Oh, he's got the ball away. Oh, good. What's he given now? Oh. Well, that's three penalties on the belt end now for Newcastle. So far, they haven't crossed the. What's he given now? Oh, I thought he'd given something else there. I think it was just a Whitehaven player fell over. So we'll count these tackles. This is number 3 coming in. That's a good tackle, though. That's 3.
Defence from Whitehaven here, but he needs it.
Yeah, which is 3 sets of 6, Dave, off 3 penalties. So I think they've got 2 left here. So we'll see what happens. We'll call this tackle 5 coming in now, if indeed it is a tackle. There's a kick coming. Yeah.
Pressure's still on, Terry.
This will be 4 sets of 6 now, Dave. And Whitehaven got a couple of men gasping for air here, Dave, the 2 starting props. I'm sure Newcastle will have picked up on that.
If I was a Newcastle coach, I'd just tell them to just keep doing what they're doing and just stick with it, because it's really putting us under pressure here, Terry. And we've defended it well, but how much longer can we keep it up?
Well, this will be 4 sets following this dropout. Have you seen this referee before, Dave?
Oh, who is he?
I've been told that he has refereed. Well, I don't know about down here, but he has.
The name is vaguely familiar.
I can't say I've heard the name, but I can't say I've seen him before. Well, they'll be fancying their chances here, won't they, Newcastle?
if I was the coach, I'd be saying more of the same, lads, than and just keep slowly cranking the pressure up on Whitehaven. It's got to tell at some point.
That wasn't a bad kick, that mine, by Jordan Burns.
It was. I say he's well in his own half when he took it, so it gives Whitehaven a little bit of breathing space for the minute
till the next penalty, Dave. They've got some big mobile lads, haven't they, in that pack? Look at that. That number 14 before there, what a run that was. Vincent Rennie, I think it was, that they're just aiming at the Whitehaven pack so far, aren't they? But they'll certainly spin it wide, and this could be it now. No signal. That must be number 5 coming in now then, Dave. Yeah. Seems. Oh, now then. Oh, well, that was.
Well done, Whitehaven. They've really been backs to the wall there for 5 minutes, maybe longer, and they've defended that really well. Full marks.
Yeah. Well, look where they're at, Dave. They're on second tackle now, and they're just 10 metres away from their own try line. So I would imagine it'd be safety first. And nice to see Dave Thompson coming in there. As you've said many times, he can play in the pack to help his forwards out. This Chris Taylor. He's a good little player, Dave, isn't he? Josh Eves, really like him. He's full of beans, as I like to say. Well, Whitehaven have cleared the line nice, and they're there again. He's got him this time. Yeah. Now, here, Dave, now that ball's gone dead. Now then, if it hadn't gone dead, would he give the penalty where the ball landed? And in that case, if it's gone dead, will it be a penalty in front of the sticks?
Good question, yeah. Good question.
There again, the referee might say no. Well, he's having a crack with him anyhow. I mean, there was no need for what they did to Callum there.
He's coming in for some pretty fierce attention, really. Zane won it. He's pulled the 6.
He's captain, maybe there.
No, number 10's the captain.
This will be penalty in front of the sticks then. It's got to be, hasn't it? It's got to be. Yeah. Well, why is he giving it there and not on the 10 metre mark, Dave? I'm maybe being a bit finicky, but that's likely the rule. But I thought it was where it landed, Tom. Oh, right. Yeah.
Difference to no, it doesn't. To the scenario.
Well, no, you're right. It's only. But if Whitehaven were chasing the game, and obviously you're not going to kick the penalty, you would tap. It's better being 10 metres away than being 15 away, isn't it? You know.
That's right.
I just wanted to get my bit in there.
Well, yes. In lots of ways, yes. Though another way, if you got the team backed up on their line, it sometimes makes it a little bit harder on yourself because they're that much quicker. If you're a little bit further out, they're maybe not quite as. Oh yes, well done. 8-0 Whitehaven, yeah. So, but anyway, I say it was definitely a penalty, and he's converted it. So Whitehaven take an 8-0 lead, which is useful. That is useful in these conditions, Terry.
Absolutely, Dave, and especially the nil. You know, mind you, we said that last Sunday, didn't we? And it was 16-0, and then all of a sudden it was 16-12 in the second half. So, yeah. Wouldn't have to go. That was a strange sound off that ball as he caught it with his foot. Almost like the ball was burst, you know, that kind of sound. But anyhow, Newcastle will be hunting something before half time. They don't want to go in 8-0 down. I think there's 3 tackles to go. That was a good solid tackle, mind you, on Ellis Gillum. I think they'll go for the kick now. Great run there by Cal Foster. Takes his team just inside the Newcastle half of the field. Final tackle. Is it up in the air or is it across the ground? Whitehaven losing ground here. Oh! Well, that's played at. Played at. That should be all on, and it is. Well, talking about a right mess, and you come out with a gatto, Dave, don't you?
Well, that's right. It looked like Whitehaven were digging themselves into a hole there, but it's all worked out right in the end.
Didn't he, yeah, but he definitely... Oh, he's given a knock on this time. He definitely raised his leg when the final kick was put in, and that's why the referee said play on. Well, Haven will be desperate not to let any points in. Two and 3/4 minutes there. So the ball's in and out. Here's a kick, and I had a feeling that was going to happen, you know. No, hang on. He hasn't given it. I think there's a push. There was a push there, Dave. Yeah. Or it could even be offside.
They seemed a bit hesitant when they were chasing, like they knew they were offside. You know.
The referee certainly there to say he's going against the tissue. But I kept saying, Dave, didn't I, they would try this kick, and it certainly paid off for them.
Yes, you've been saying that really since the game started, Terry, and I say it's paid off for them this time, big style.
And there'll be more to come, Dave, you would imagine, as the team start to tire. But it was a beautifully weighty kick, but there looked to be a bit of a push, and I think that's what the touch judge was saying, but the referee overruled him and gave the try. I mean, 8-0 at half-time wasn't a bad score there, was it? You know, they're still going to be in front, but we assume it'll be 8-6 with this kick from Remy Marginet. Actually, just over 2 minutes to go yet, Dave, so it's not as near half-time as I thought it was. So anyhow, we've now got a score of Haven 8, Thunder 6. So 1 minute and 40 seconds to go as Callum kicks off, and nicely pouched, and it looks like the rain has finally abated. Oh, that was a great tackle by Macca. Scott McAvoy there put a perfect tackle in there. I'm just wondering if they'll even try another one here, Dave. Near half time. One minute to go. That's good tackling by Haven though. Knocked that man back. 2 tackles to go. Oh, lost the ball. Lost it. No, why didn't need to form the scrum? Chance here for Haven, Dave, of a knock on.
Yes. No, I think perhaps they don't realise how close it is to, or maybe they just happy to go in with a 2-point advantage.
30 seconds to go. Well, the referee hasn't stopped the clock. I mean, even a drop goal would, or a field goal, as you're supposed to call them these days. Connor Holiday.
I think the scoreline flat as a visit is a bit Terry. I think Whitehaven probably deserved at least a one-score margin at the break. That I say, their sides are, very, the scoreline suggests they're very close. But I think Whitehaven's done enough to be at least one score ahead, so they'll be a bit disappointed coming in at that, Terry.
Well, but still, it's a lead, isn't it? And it's Avon 8, Thunder 6.
Sorry for the whistle before, I didn't realise you had a mic. I didn't tell us. So I'm not wired up now, so I'm just
So welcome back to the recreation ground. That try and goal for Newcastle, almost right on the half-time out, has certainly made a difference. It was 8-0 to Avon. It's now 8-6. And I don't know, there's just an uneasy feeling, but well, we'll see. I always say you'd rather be 8-6 up than 8-6 down. But so far Newcastle have not been in front. Should have been, mind. Should have been up 2-0, but it was ruled out, and then Whitehaven got 8 points up. And they were like that until, as I say, a couple of minutes from half time. So off we go. Don't know if there's been any alterations at half time. Just having a look across the shirts there, but Chris Coward, of course, was a sub, but he's been on for a good while. Scott McAvoy again. So Newcastle with the first use of the ball this half. Might go for a 40-20. Or just go for length, really. And got the optimum bounce there. So Newcastle certainly come out with a spring in their step here. Oh, that ball's not to give an air. I mean, it must be a knock on against Avon. Yeah, it's 7 feet to Newcastle. So off we go. Very impressed with this Newcastle pack, mind you. Some real big mobile lads there, and of course plenty of speed in the backs, as they've already showed us. There's 2 tackles gone and they're only 10 metres away, so they've got options here either side. Now the news that come off though. I think it's come off Whitehaven. No, in fact he's given it to Whitehaven. Well, I thought that come off a whitehaven hand there, but anyhow, that winger over there is having a right go at the touch judge. He wants to be careful. We haven't seen a yellow card yet today, which surprises me after the shenanigans in the opening 10 or 15 minutes. But certainly Whitehaven can't afford to have players out through suspension. They've got one back in there today, Ellis Gillam. Yeah, that's Jordan Burns fighting his way there from his own try line. Well, that's superb tackling, you know that. That was Connor Fitzsimmons wearing the number 20. Whitehaven cleared in the line nice. I think there's a couple of tackles left here. That's Chris Coward. Oh, good tackle there. Took him round the ankle. How's that bounce? Oh, it's a good bounce in the end.
Come on, Howard.
So Newcastle looking to get inside the Haven half, and they've done that by about 7 metres actually. Going from dummy half here, trying to split that defence up, but good tackle. Referee shouting 4. Will they put an early kick in? No, play through the forwards. And now we will get a kick, I would imagine. Loaded this their left hand side. Oh, well taken there. It was almost like a slips catch that in cricket. It needed to be. So Haven backed up here on their own in their own half. You see why he tried to do that, but he certainly backfired. Giving Newcastle the ball back well inside their own half. Whitehaven's half, that is. But it wasn't a zero tackle. Now then, I think they're going to try here. Oh, good tackle though. Newcastle looking to get their noses in front for the first time today. Another good tackle. Might be a couple of tackles left here. Oh, lost that. Well, it'll be 2 knock-ons, so first knock-on and head and feet to Haven at the scrum. So Haven in possession but in dangerous territory. Just playing its safety first here through the forwards. That was Jason Mossop. So Haven halfway through this set of 6. Bit unlucky there really, that tackler, because he certainly didn't intend to dump him. I think it was the way the Whitehaven man went in with the ball in hand, but as I say, rules is rules. So Haven will start right on the halfway line. Oh, was that a knock on there? No. Seemed to be a little bit of a fumble, but the touch judge was close enough. Good run by Carl Foster. Takes his team well inside the Newcastle half of the field. Oh, now then. Who's got the speed? It could go dead. Well, it has gone dead anyhow. The referee's coming all the way back here for something must have happened. What's he come back here for? So Newcastle to put in for the original offence. So there's the 40-metre line. I don't suppose they'll try a 40-20 because they've still got 6 tackles left. Whitehaven well offside there, but the referee let it go. Man, he has let it go all game so far on both sides. Just get a feeling if one of these speedsters breaks through. Final tackle. Oh, get under that one. Oh, nicely taken there by Jordan Burns. Needs to be careful though. Not sure what happened there. It seemed as though the ball went loose. Anyhow, looks as though it's going to be head and feet to Newcastle. If it is, I'm just wondering if they'll have a shot at goal, just to get level. Now, will they try the 2 out on the touchline, or will they just go for the jugular? They will indeed, going for the 4-pointer. Well, certainly the Thunder contingent over there are enjoying themselves. Oh, dropped the ball, just dropped it cold. Yeah. It was a good tackle, mind you. That was a bone rattler, that one. Quite fair. Just a solid hit. So Haven clearing the lines in the shape of Scott McAvoy. This first first score in the second half is going to be so important, isn't it? Especially if it's a 6-pointer. Whitehaven do it, they'll be back to their 8-point lead. If Newcastle do it, they're going to be in front for the first time at 12-8. Well, both sets of supporters are calling for offsides here, and they're right. But they say the referee's he hasn't punished either side really of any significance. Good tackle. Whitehaven really good at that, at pushing the tackled man back in the tackle quite fairly as well. The referee was having a quick look across the line there. There'll be some moans and groans here if he clips him for offside. Oh, there we go. Well, really, the referee had no alternative there, had he? I don't think, was it Josh Eves? I don't think he didn't intend to do it. It's just, I think he lost his feet as he was coming round to mark the man, and, well, unfortunately for him, the man who was tackled was getting up to play the ball, so the referee had no alternative. But again, it's just constant pressure here from Newcastle. Now there's the 40-metre line. This is second tackle coming in. Sure, if Newcastle get a penalty here, they will definitely kick it just to get level. Oh, nice across the line. Oh, he's dropped it. Dropped the ball. Yep. Might have been slightly high, mind. But anyhow, the judge and the referee are wired up, and they just said it was a good tackle. I think it was right about the shoulder area rather than the neck or head. But I think the Newcastle player certainly felt it. Whitehaven from the base of the scrum. And that was Carl Foster playing in the standoff position there. Evan make a substitution. Connor Holliday has had a great game, mind you. He's tackled ever so well, and he took the ball up. In fact, I think he got Whitehaven's try, if I'm not mistaken. No, it wasn't Connor, was it? It was Dave Thompson. But he certainly had a good game running down that centre position. And Callum Phillips there never misses a tackle. I think if Newcastle had got that ball out wide towards where we are, they must have had an overlap. But they didn't. They're only back in the middle. Good tackles again. Whitehaven quick to clear that ruck. Oh, good tackle there. In the end, all Stuart Howarth could do was push him, but now then put a kick into the line. That's unlucky, that, Dave, isn't it? When you get a ball like that bouncing about backwards and forwards.
As I said, first half, Teddy, the conditions of such a ball on the bottom is going to be absolute horrendous to deal with.
We've come off about 3 separate pairs of legs, that, and in the end it was a penalty, and no doubt they'll kick the 2 and get level. But I think Chris Taylor's having a word with the referee there, saying, "Are you sure it was offside?" Well, he's the one with the whistle. So we should be tied up here at 8-8. So this is the Frenchman, Remy Marginet, coming in to put us back at all square. Just been constant pressure again, hasn't it, Dave, the second half from Newcastle. They've had a lot of ball. They've had a lot of ball without necessarily looking as though they're going to score. But they've scored there, and now we are tied up. It's Avon 8, Thunder 8.
What are we on time-wise there? 25.
The whitehaven players still not happy with that decision, Dave, that penalty. But they've got to be careful when they're having a go at him. So Callum Phillips to kick off. And yeah, nicely caught there by the Lewis Young. Oh, he's got number 6 on his back, but he's actually down as centre today. So Haven will be looking for some sort of mistake. Some of those passes are marginal, mind. I'll go for a 40-20. No, it's not going to go. Not a bad kick though. Picked up on his own try line there by Danny Green. I need to get behind him. Well, that's poor play there by Avon, Dave. There wasn't anybody got behind Danny. I think it's Danny Green over there.
Well, I say it's like what I said. It's just like building pressure. You keep the pressure on, and that's what Thunder's doing, and we're starting to succumb to that pressure, Terry.
It was Danny Green. I mean, the lad done well. He fielded the ball, tried to run it back, but 2 or 3 of their players came in, and rightly so, they pushed him back. Of course, you can't drag, but you can push, and that's exactly what they did. So Haven are going to be under even more pressure here, following this kick out. And picks it up on the Haven 40-metre line. Oh, he's lost the ball, so that'll be a 0 tackle. Well, I thought the referee would have given the, as if he's washing his windows. Oh, now Whitehaven's knocked on. Oh dear.
It's all starting to unravel a little bit, Terry. It's worrying, really. You can see the Thunder growing in confidence here. As we just seem to make mistake. They're not massive mistakes, but look, mistakes on mistakes.
Well, could even put a drop goal over here. I know there's a long time to go yet, but just to get the noses in front. I should say a field goal. Apparently they're called field goals now, Dave, not drop goals. It's only a drop goal if you convert a try from a standing position, i.e. you don't put the ball on the ground. But if it's an open play, you go for a 1-pointer. It is a field goal.
I thought it was one of these American stroke Australianisms that had sort of found its way into the game in the last couple of decades, Terry. But if you say that, that's fair enough.
I've noticed even on the commentators on Sky Television now they're referring to them as field goals. But I would say if poor old what to call him, that used to be the commentator. Eddie as well, mind. I was thinking of Steve-O. I'm sure what he would go. I'm not having that. It's a drop goal. Yeah. So this is Newcastle's chance here, with about 20 odd minutes to go. Yeah, it isn't it? Yeah. Oh. Well, he can't kick a goal because it's a technicality. Well, I mean, he could do that every scrum down, couldn't he?
Well, that's one of my pet hates in the game. I think if we're going to have scrums, let's do them right. And 99.9% of scrums are not right.
Now you watch the next scrum, it'll be exactly the same and there'll be nothing done, you know. Well, they've had all the pressure in this half like they did in the first half. And I keep saying they haven't hit the front yet. Will they put a drop goal over if they don't score a try? Whitehaven have hardly been up into the Newcastle half at all. That's good play, mind you, keeping that ball alive. And they've kept him quiet, apart from the try he got right on half time. That's Lewis Young. Now, what we got here? Maybe 2 tackles left. Whitehaven need to get in and knock them down. Not go dead. Yep. So it's. Oh, we've got Jesse Jones now, Dave. Maybe that'll liven things up a bit. Just see how Jesse goes. Yeah, that's right.
Bit more dynamism to the
How many line balls have we seen this afternoon? And you only picked the odd 1 or 2 up. All right, it was probably just slightly forward, so it's a forward pass. I think we could do with his mate on Dave as well, couldn't we, Dion? I think he would have loved this game today. So he certainly likes to put it about, doesn't he? You know, legally, of course. But, well, Whitehaven are just inviting Newcastle to finally get their noses in front. Yeah. And they've got some planned there. There seems to be a lot of arm and hand movements going on. Oh, good tackle.
Just looking at the Thunder bench here, you can see them getting very animated. I think they can sense they can get something out of this, Terry.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I think a lot of Whitehaven supporters would maybe settle for a draw here, Dave, you know, which is what it is now, of course. And, oh, they've got Whitehaven short that side. Oh, needs that tackle then, he got it, yeah. They were definitely short-handed over there. Referee looking across the line there, but he was happy with the onside, offside. Here we go, what's he going to do this time? Oh, nicely taken there by Dave Thompson. Well, you know, some of the Whitehaven supporters were saying, well, shout held, but he wasn't held there, was he? He was still moving. I mean, if he had got the ball away, people would have been saying, oh, that was great. I mean, the referees these days, they are told to play the advantage as and when they can to make it a faster game. The old Voros there took that one up. It's up. No, I think he just fell over there. Now, can they get this man first time? Oh yeah, good tackle. Man and ball there by Stuart Howarth, and that's good play that, Dave. Them can just lift your team that little bit, can't they? And just put a little bit of doubt into the defence.
Just take a bit of the steam out of the Thunder revival here.
There's something going on here, Dave. Something's going to go. Oh, maybe not. I think it was that red shirt that Lado flashed there. It just gave you the impression that something was going to happen. Well, there's the 40-metre line. I wouldn't call that one. Man, I didn't think it was forward anyhow. Now then, will they put a little kick in over the top here? Scott McAvoy, what a great tackle. Now then, it's his final tackle it is. And Oh, nicely taken. I think Jordan Burns will maybe get the white man of the match today, Dave. He's been very solid, hasn't he?
Absolutely, took everything that's come at him. Let's see if Whitehaven can build a bit of momentum now. Let's put a bit of pressure on the visitors, like what they've been doing.
I'll be honest, Dave, I think I could count on about 3 fingers how many times Whitehaven have been up well inside the Newcastle half of the field with ball in hand. It just can't seem to get up there. Are we going to come down to field goals, Dave?
Well, it'd be exciting and interesting.
They're great if you get them, aren't they? But they're horrible if it's against you. So Whitehaven just about inside the Newcastle half of the field. And in fact, they didn't quite make it. They're still inside their own half. Whitehaven short on that side. But they played that. Oh, now then! Oh, can they get it? Yeah, they have. Yeah. A good run there by Macca, wasn't it? He turned the clock back there about 3 years. He did. Now then, how's the bounce? Oh, it's a good one in the end. Now then, Whitehaven looking for a mistake. Oh, got the ball away. Well, you hold your breath here because every player the ball, it seems to be a bit of a schmozzle going on, and you're thinking, is the referee going to blow the whistle? Well, forward pass, but he didn't get that one. That one not called. He's giving it that way. Look now, hey. Well, I was sure he was against Haven there.
All's well that ends well.
He's saying, I don't know, what was that? He's kicked out or something, has he? Yeah. Well, if John McEwen was here, Dave, maybe he'd be able to kick this one from just inside his own half. What a good game, that lad, Dave, that Ellis Gillam. I do like him. Not the Whitehaven was maybe looking for maybe 20 or 30 metres on that, Dave, but still. Now then, we've got 40 metres to go. And Macca's going to take them more, 10 of them. Look at that. He went from his own 40 to the 30.
I think the thing is, we haven't got to panic. I say, let's build pressure like they've built the pressure on us.
Yeah. Try and get another set of 6 if you haven't scored, you know. Now then, there's Jesse Joe. Oh, Jesse Joe breaking through! He's got it! Wow! What about that? Yeah, Jesse Joe. I take it that wasn't his bad knee then that he got through with.
If he's carrying an injury, he certainly didn't show it there, Terry. Ran well to break the line, and then once he was through the line, he ran even better to finish it off. Yeah, top marks to Jesse there.
So Newcastle still haven't got in front. They have got level. Now it's Haven 12. Yeah, Haven 12, Thunder 8. So this is Jordan Burns coming in to try and put Whitehaven a score clear. No, I think it's just wide. In fact, it was short as well, Dave, in the end. So Newcastle will say that as a bit of a fillip for them, even though they've conceded a try. So this is Newcastle still know they're in there with a shout. Just the 4 points behind. It's Avon 12, Thunder 8. Well then. It's all right. Yep. Yeah, he's caught it. Wow, that was acrobatic stuff, that. I have a feeling the touch judge on this side was maybe unsighted there as well. There was Whitehaven players in between him and the incident. But anyhow, Whitehaven go from dummy half. Is he offside? Well, he wasn't square. No. I thought the referee was playing advantage there. Oh, come on. Well, they haven't certainly cleared the lines nice there, but I think there could have been a penalty in among all that lot. Nicely fielded there by Lewis Young. And that is one man they don't want to slip through the first line of defence. So around about 12 minutes to go, Dave, and
it could still go either way, Terry. Hopefully we'll see Whitehaven start growing confidence on the back of that try and edge away, but it's still all in the melting pot.
There's not many teams done the double over Whitehaven, or can do the double, but certainly Newcastle can. Obviously Bradford can, York can't, Oldham can, but I think all the others, Whitehaven have beaten them at least once. So there's a lot of pride at stake here as well. Now then, how many tackles have we got here, sir? In fact, it's the final one. Will this be a high one? Well, they're offside there. They're offside. Now, you'll have to give him 10 metres, and they have. And here's Jordan Burns away again, Dave.
He hasn't put a foot wrong today, as Jordan. He must be running for man of the match for Whitehaven.
Let's hope you don't put the X on him.
One of the scores just coming through there. I see West Wales Raiders have actually won 22-0 at Hemel. But yeah, I mean, something had to give there, didn't it, really?
So well done, West Wales. So referee looks across the line, and Whitehaven chased this ball. Ooh, almost came out of his fingertips there. Now Whitehaven need to be whiter than white here, Dave, don't they? You know, no penalties.
Yeah, we can't give them easy yards.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, oh, that was forward. Another one that's been missed. See that lad there can run, Dave, as well. I know he's a winger, but I bet you he can gallop if he gets a break. Yeah. Go. So there's their own 40-metre line there. That's Newcastle's own 40. So they'll try a 40-20, will they? No. Now then, this is Danny Green. Needs two hands on the ball, Danny. From here. So that's the two wingers here. They've taken the good run there by Dave Thompson. And I think that Newcastle guys felt that, I think. They haven't certainly seemed to have a little bit of a spring on this step now, Dave.
Yeah, as I say, you know, if they can just finish a bit stronger, you know, that's all you can ask for now. As I say, it's been a bit of a slog in the conditions, but I'd say perhaps Whitehaven maybe just find that little bit extra when it matters most.
Well, it's right. Oh, that's a good high kick, that. My goodness. Oh, he's dropped it. It was a knock on, wasn't it? Yeah, it's a knock on. There, I mean. Come on, referee. I thought he's given a penalty, is he did? No, he's given a knock on. Yeah.
I was thinking that the Newcastle player who kicked the ball away was actually in an offside position. So
The guy who tried to catch the judge was running down with the referee, man. I mean, obviously, it's the referee who makes the final decision. But he would have scored there, wouldn't he? I'm pretty sure he would. If the referee had said play on, I'm pretty sure.
which it never was play on. Never was.
He kicked the goal on the 2 points in front for the first time. So Avon really need to press the button here, Dave. They might not get us close again as the game wears on. 8 minutes left.
This is a good attacking position for Whitehaven to get their noses well in front.
Well, yeah, I mean, another try, even if it wasn't converted, would do. But they need to come away with something here, even if it's only another set of 6. They've still got about 3 tackles left here, Dave. They're 5 metres out. Well, that's nice hands. Ooh, I thought he was through there.
Nice feet to get him into the gap there.
Oh, just
Well, Whitehaven's pressing here, Terry. Can we get over for the 4-pointer?
well, they've got 2 tackles left. This is the 5th starting now. Still going. Oh, just pulled down. I need another set of 6 here. Is he in?
Yes.
No, held up. Is it? What's he going to give here? Has he give anything?
Turnover ball.
Got to be careful doing that there. You notice Whitehaven throw the ball away. If you stop a restart, could have been a yellow card, that, and a penalty. So, well, that would have sealed it there, Dave. But let's hope.
Whitehaven's got them pinned down here.
Yeah.
As you said, Terry, no penalties.
No penalties. Just be whiter than white. So in a situation like that ball could come out, and then all of a sudden it's a penalty. Whitehaven pushing, well, shouting held, so they need to let go, and they did. Oh, that's a good tackle. Wow, that was a superb tackle. Now then, trying to get out of their own half. Still 2 tackles left. Kicking over the top. How's the bounce? Oh, my goodness. Well, I'll tell you what, Dave, it worked, but my God, to just tap it onto another player like that. Oh. Whitehaven need to keep possession. Well, it hasn't been a brilliant game, Dave, but it's certainly been a tense game, hasn't it? And plenty of talking points.
2 very competitive teams. Yeah, I say plenty of talking points with the late tackles and what have you. But the scoreline is right. I think Whitehaven deserve to be in front. Probably should be a little bit further ahead than what we are, but they've got the ball with a chance of getting it down the field. Let's see if Whitehaven finish off with a flourish.
That incident there, though, Dave. I mean, he's given offside, okay, against the Newcastle man. He was coming back, and I'm nearly sure the Whitehaven player threw the ball to him. But, I mean, I don't know what the rule is on that, but anyhow, Whitehaven's certainly in the right end of the field. They've got possession. Can they just finish off with the 2 points?
Yeah, just go about it sensibly, but professionally, and hopefully we'll come up with some more points for the final.
Yeah, indeed. This is Carl Foster. Keeps hold of that ball. Look at that, standing there defiantly. Then they finally get him down. Now what will they do here? Kick through. Oh, you have to knock it dead. Aye, yeah.
That's just what we need. That's as good as anything, Terry.
They've got a man now, dear.
It's been a very competitive game in not the best of conditions. Yeah. Oh, it's superb. Well done to the ground staff for that. But Whitehaven have just got to keep the ball and keep pressure.
I've been forecasting. Will they try a short one here? They have. Oh, well held. Oh, that's Chris Taylor there, isn't it? But that was a clever kick, mind, by Newcastle. I just had a feeling there they would try a short one. They've nothing to lose, have they? Even just need to crash over here and then we'll see the
Even need to keep the. I say, even get a repeat.
Yeah, that's it. And this second half, they've only scored 2 points, haven't they, Newcastle? He's poor old Callum down again. He'll be black and blue when he gets in them showers, I'm sure he will. Happened there, but man, he's a great tackler, man, isn't he? He never misses a tackle. He is, yeah. So how many tackles have we got left here? Oh, he's the man who's come on to replace him has to play the ball. Well, the referee's a bit finicky, but he's right. That's the rule.
So 4 minutes.
Oh, I'd love to see Macca get off there. Now then, going over, trying it. He's got it, has he? No, that's 2 tries he's disallowed, isn't it? 2 tries.
It's all right.
Yeah.
You know, it runs the clock down. We've still got possession.
Somebody tells me that try that Newcastle scored at the end of the first half should never have been allowed. He didn't get the ball down apparently. And the touch judge on this side at that time, obviously, is on the other side now. He actually said it was no try. But the referee, you could see him shaking his head and saying, no.
No penalties here from Whitehaven.
No penalties, yeah. You've got them just where you want them. But watch this chip over the top. That was forward. Yeah, he's got it. Yeah.
Just about wrap it up, Terry.
That should do it.
Not a sparkling performance, but I think one where again grit and determination of the team shown through, and they deserve to win it, albeit by a fairly small margin.
Tell you what, it was a great pass, that man, albeit it was forward. Didn't have to put the man through the gap. But obviously you would say, well, he wouldn't have got through the gap if it hadn't been a forward pass. It's 2 and a bit. So Whitehaven will use a minute up here on this one, and they would presumably use a minute up if they get the ball back. There's Jesse Joe. Oh, he felt that knee again there. He just seemed to crease up a bit.
Joe, but over he needn't just stay out of the firing line.
That's it, exactly. So we'll be into the final 2 minutes now, Dave. And Whitehaven still got tackles in hand. I don't think there'll be any field goals, will there? Because it would give, I'm going to call them Dewsbury for some reason, it would give Newcastle the option of a short kick-off. And they certainly don't want that. Here's Jesse Joe. I thought he was going to get through now. Last one. Would you just roll it into touch, Dave? Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, exactly right. Just roll it into touch. I mean, he could have kicked ahead, it might have went dead, and then it was a 7-tackle restart.
Totally sensible, lad.
They've got the Danny Grange drop back. They'll try something here. They've got to. They've dropped Danny Grange back. They've dropped Danny Grange back for the short kick. So that's one tackle gone. Why didn't look short on that side there? Oh, get him down. Need to get him down. They do. Well, this would be robbery with violence, Dave, if they're going to win this game here in the closing seconds.
They're giving the ball some air, Terry. They're going for it.
They've got to, haven't they? And there could still be another chip over the top here. You see it? You see it? That'll do. Yeah. I think he's got a knee in the back there, Dave. Accidental, mind you. These games go on now, Dave. It used to be like an hour and 20 minutes. It's more like an hour and 40 now. I mean, it's what? It's nearly 5 to 5.
Give me an hour out.
French side there, a good side as well, yeah. I see Featherstone beat Toronto last night. There's another whitehaven man gone down here with an injury. This is coming the old soldier, I don't know. There's going to be a big sigh of relief here, Dave, when this outer finally goes. There's the bounce, it's a good bounce. To get him down then. That'll do. Yeah.
So not a pretty performance, but one I think they can take a lot of satisfaction from, just digging deep and coming up with the result through determination, Terry.
Well, I know like Whitehaven only scored 2 tries, but they kept Newcastle scoreless try-wise in the second half, and I'm sure they'll be quite happy with that. So it's finished up here, Whitehaven 12, Newcastle 8. I'm looking at Dave here for confirmation, because they're taking the numbers down. Okay, that's it from the recreation ground.
Well, sit down.